A live action Hercules? We already had one. It starred Steve Reeves. A live action Hercules? We already had one. It starred Alan Steele. A live action Hercules? We already had one. It starred... Who was in the other one?
Lou Ferrigno.
A live action Hercules? We already had one. It starred Jason Momoa. Was he in the Hercules one?
I think
was that
so.
Hercules?
I think it was. But
Oh God, Disney! It's at Disney. Hello, everyone. I am Becca. Who are you?
I'm Rob off camera. Okay, listen.
I never saw the Disney one. It looked stupid.
I did. It was stupid. Okay, that's unfair. Okay, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. It had Danny DeVito.
Oh God.
It had Christopher Walken as Hades.
Sounds awful.
And it had a lot of gospel-oriented music.
Ugh.
R&B gospel music.
It had music.
Yeah.
It was one of those dumb Disney cartoons, wasn't it?
It also had there was the kid who was Jennifer Aniston's boyfriend for a short time, until she
Brad
said
Pitt?
No. She said this. She said, "Yeah, your career's going nowhere. Get lost. I'm upgrading you to Brad Pitt." I can't remember the guy's name, but that's
Did
who
it
it was.
have all the Elton John music?
No. Elton John music was The Lion King.
So who did the music on this one?
It was like oh God, Michael Bolton did the
Ugh.
theme for this.
Oh no! No! Is it bringing this one back?
I can't go the distance.
I'm glad I was a full-grown adult in the 90s when this stuff dropped because, as everybody knows, I think who's not new to the channel, I am anti-Disney. I grew up in the 80s when we didn't have any, and we had stuff like the what? Warner reruns and Tom and Jerry
Warner Brothers
reruns
and Animaniacs was still good. And
well, that was the 90s, though.
Yeah.
Like, that was kind of the tail end for me. Like, by the time... What year did this come out? Like, 96?
96, yeah.
Yeah, I was
came
17 in 96.
In that time,
so.
it was after Beauty and the Beast and Aladdin.
I was too old for Beauty and the Beast and Aladdin, though.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't like any of these. I didn't like Little Mermaid.
was.
I didn't like any of these. I don't know why people always think that I'm like this Disney anything when I can't stand it at all.
It was sort of in the later stage of the Disney animation renaissance.
Well, yeah,
You know?
because in the 80s, the animation stuff was pretty much dead. They were just
Yeah.
bringing back Song of the South and The Fox and the Hound and crap like that.
Yeah, wow.
And Cinderella. I remember them bringing those back in the 80s. And then the 90s, I'm like, this stuff was lame and cringe and saccharine. And for the goody-goodies who never swore or smoked or did anything bad at home. This was not for me. This is not for, like, the Bundy era of people.
Oh, but it gets worse. Joe and Anthony Russo may be taking a break from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but they're still working with Disney on live-action Hercules. It sounds like the remake will see a few modern inspirations.
No.
In an interview with Variety, the Russo brothers acknowledged criticisms of recent Disney remakes, notably on how safety's adaptations play out
Oh, they're all awful.
with little deviation from the original films.
We tried to sit through Pinocchio, and it was terrible.
That was pretty much a shot-for-shot remake. I mean,
Oh God! And then he sings, and he's like, "I'm a happy boy." What the hell was he singing?
got no strings to hold me down.
Oh, ew! Throw him in the freaking wood chipper. Screw Pinocchio.
Yeah, and they threw a couple Chris Pine jokes in. When speaking about their vision, Joe Russo says their Hercules remake is a little bit more experimental in tone and execution.
Experimental Disney.
The collaboration with Guy Ritchie. Guy Ritchie is doing
What?
this one? Guy Ritchie. Mr. Madonna is doing this
The guy
one.
who did Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. The guy who basically does these artsy, sort of actiony, shoot 'em up, bang bang movies, right?
Yeah, it is also chasing some unconventional take on a Disney musical it had in the 90s. In a Variety interview, Russo explained how modern platforms may have reshaped expectations and how the film can find appeal with their new vision.
Don't make it. Will you stop making these things already? I'm so sick to death of having to come on here and explain why we already have it. You don't need another one. You don't need to keep rehashing and remaking these. These things are unwatchable garbage, cash grabs at best that are just there to bring in the copyright just so that they keep it for another, 20 or 30 years. And they're not imaginative. We don't even know anybody who even watches these.
And they continue. Audiences today have been trained by TikTok, right? Russo asks Variety, what is their expectation of what that musical looks and feels like? That could be a lot of fun.
Oh, just
and
people
help us
dancing
push.
and lip syncing. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Like that one chick who just bobs her head and lip syncs.
How many people just lip sync? Is that the right word?
Lip synced?
Lip
Sure.
sync to Fries and the Frosty. I mean,
Probably a lot of them. A lot of them. That's all TikTok songs are. It's just the same song over and over and over and over. Like you go through TikTok. I was watching something even on YouTube Shorts, and it's just every 5 seconds, running up that hill, running up that hill, running up that hill, running up that hill. Every video, you click on the next one, it's the same thing over and over. It's whatever meme song. So they're gonna meme a song to death. It's gonna be garbage. It's gonna be awful.
Yeah, they are. This isn't the first time we've heard about modern inspirations for live-action Hercules either. In July, Joe Russo said the remake will pay homage to the original with a more modern spin on it. They praised the 1997 Disney classic for being funny and subversive and aimed to recapture that spirit. Spirit. Might as well be spirit. I invented a new word. I want a quarter anytime someone says it. Disney's given plenty of classics treatment in recent years, including adaptations of Beauty and the Beast, The Lion King, and more. Ritchie directed another one of those back in 2019 with Aladdin. He directed Aladdin? That Aladdin thing with Will Smith? Really? Really? Oh, that's news to me. An IGN review.
I didn't watch it. I never saw the original though.
That the live action iteration was a little too faithful. Aladdin is about as safe an adaptation as we've seen Disney put out, which is a bit disappointing considering that most of what it adds to the story works pretty well. So this is going to be. Listen, okay, there was a lot of modern sort of anachronisms in the Hercules things. He says to his father Zeus, it's a story about redemption, sacrifice, whatever. He says, "Oh look, I've got breakfast cereals. I've got posters. I'm an action figure." He holds up a thing. "I'm an action figure." I'm like, yeah. That's so meta. We get it. Yeah. Okay. But imagine now it's going to be, oh, look at how many TikToks I have. What? And they're going to be holding up like a tablet with like an old school Greek tablet or whatever with TikTok on it. Or like the old Bugs Bunny cartoon, the hieroglyphs. Oh God, this makes my head hurt. This really does. I think I feel dizzy from this. Go away, Disney live action remakes. Go away, please. I don't want any more of them. I want to see something new, but I get it. These are public domain characters, and you don't have to pay for them. And any changes you make, you get a creator credit. I get it, okay? But you know what? That doesn't make it right.
I didn't want to watch this in the 90s. We already had Hercules, and we had Xena, and we had live action versions of those too. I forgot the Hercules and Xena one. For crying out loud. They're not going to bring anything new to the table. It's just going to be a bunch of idiots dancing and lip syncing, bobbing their heads to TikTok. It's going to be the same song over and over again. Can the meteor hit already? Like, this is the stuff that, I love yelling about things because it's very refreshing and cleansing and I can move on with my day. But at the same time, it's like, I'm not going to watch this. I have zero interest in watching this. Are you going to watch this?
No.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I begrudgingly watched the Pinocchio thing just because I wanted to see how bad it was.
I was curious, and we made about halfway through.
Yeah, that's about all you need to watch of it. But this is, and this isn't the end. Oh no, Robin Hood is coming too at some point.
All right, that's about all I have for this. I'm Becca.
And I'm Rob off camera.
See you guys later.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.
Incredibly diversity.
Guys, look at the moon.
Diversity.
Diversity.